everybody, we're back today for another LiveWise cooking video. I'm Tessa Pendergraft, and today we're going to talk about garbanzo beans. I plan to cook the garbanzo beans in the pressure cooker because I like the flavor of them. They're nice and fresh. However, canned works just fine. So that's what we're going to work with today, and we're going to make some edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls out of beans. So I went ahead and rinsed our chickpeas and drained them very well. And now I went ahead and put them in the food processor, so we're ready to go ahead and add our other ingredients. So we'll start off with a half a cup of almond butter. You can also use peanut butter if you would like to. I selected almond butter because I wanted a little bit different flavor, so it wouldn't be so much like a peanut butter cookie. If you want that, then use a natural peanut butter. Is usually what I prefer. It is going to be less ingredients. The one that I usually purchase is only peanuts and salt. And similarly, this almond butter is actually just almonds. It was really hard for me to find one that didn't have a lot of other ingredients, but if you can, that's what I would recommend that you go with. So we'll go ahead and add this in. I have to scrape it out of there. So that's our half a cup of almond butter. And they do recommend that you get a smooth butter, nut butter, just for better texture. This one is kind of in between, I would say. So it'll have a little bit more texture. Okay. So next we'll add in our ingredients, like our brown sugar, which is 1/3 of a cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. We'll hold off and add our chocolate chips after this is blended up. So we'll go ahead and start processing. I went ahead and gave it a couple of scrapes during the processing, but you can see it's got a pretty smooth texture. Besides the almond butter being a little crunchy. So we're going to go ahead and add in our chocolate chips here. So this is 1/3 of a cup of chocolate chips. Just going to pour it in, and then we'll give it a couple of pulses in the processor, and these should be ready to scoop out onto our tray. So I've lined a cookie sheet with some wax paper here, and I have a scoop ready to go. Serving size is going to be pretty small on these because they are just a little bit of a sweet treat. It's approximately a teaspoon. The scoop is fairly close to that. So I'm just going to start scooping these out. So there you have the final product. It made 28 and some change. So you can put those in the freezer and pull them out later today or this evening and have a nice little treat. They need to sit for about an hour before they'll be firm. Enjoy!